Welcome back, guys. I did have a whole video I was going to do today showing how I waterproof the tent, but I don't know if you can see it real good. It started raining, so I got it waterproofed and everything else. I have it sitting up back here because there's not a lot of room to the imagination back here. Living in a townhouse sucks, but it is what it is. And I can't put it back here all the way for the simple fact that I just put a whole bunch of grass seed down too. But yeah, what I'm going to do later on is, well, now I got to wait for it to start raining again. But yeah, I'll show you the inside. This is the this is Field and Stream that I've been using. And all I'm going to do tonight is put you right there. As the storm passes through, I'm just going to see how good this waterproof does. I'll go and take a picture of it. It wasn't sent to me. I just bought it when we were out. If you remember where I bought it from. And no, I didn't waterproof the bottom of it yet. So hopefully that's not a big problem. But I have it set up. It's actually decently roomy in this thing. It's a 3-person tent. Not really ideal for what I need. I am going to go and probably buy me just a single tent to keep in the car. But I just want to see how good that weatherproofing does. Just by looking in the seams, there's some holes going through. But, you know, it is what it is. These things weren't made for what I want them to be used for. But, come back at you here in a little bit. Didn't have to wait too long for the rain to start. It's just a little bit of a sprinkle now. They're calling for some pretty bad thunderstorms tonight. That's why I was hoping to get this thing up and ready. But just taking a quick look on the outside of it. It's actually bubbling up pretty good. Sides are doing pretty decent too. So yeah, I did put my son's blanket in there. So I'm probably going to be out here for quite a while. Because if it's I want to make sure that it does get a good saturation on it. Probably going to move this up a little bit. I did put a little bit of it in the grass. Or if you want to call this grass back here. But I don't know if you can really tell on here or not. Yeah, you can't really tell anything. It's actually gotten pretty dark over here. So yeah, can't wait to see what happens. The water, it's called Silicone water guard. That's what I got. Suede, leather, cotton, canvas, nylon, and all synthetic fabrics. Heavy duty water repellent. So hopefully we can put that to the test tonight and see if it's actually heavy duty. What I did was the first coat was done probably 2 nights ago. Because I coated it twice just to be on the safe side because I didn't know how good that stuff was actually going to work. Only one way to find out. Just can't wait for it to start raining. Like a hard rain. That's what I want. I mean, I want it to come down. So, I'll be back with you. The more and more I look around this tent, just by laying in here, man, there's holes all over it. on the sides, and that is partially from a dog that we had previously. So yeah, I'm gonna have to break down, and if I'm gonna use tents and everything on, especially having it in the car, I mean, this would be good to have in a pinch, but you'd be miserable, especially if it's raining. I mean, there is, let's see if I can do this without breaking my phone. There's literally gaps everywhere on this thing. There's one over there too. And it is what it is. This tent's probably 4 years old now. I mean, it's a good size, enough for me to sit up in and do what I need to do, but man, I'm gonna have to do something. Get a new one. Like I said, I'd like to get that single. It got real dark for a minute, but just little sprinkles right now. Probably all you hear is that highway. Can't wait to move. Can't wait. There we go. Picking up a little bit now. I need more. I need more. There we go. Now it's starting to rain. All right. It's not what I wanted, but it's still water. Because what I did with this is I took that spray and went all across, because this is the mesh. Up, the red that you're seeing here, up, that's the fly. But what I did was I completely soaked or coated all the way around it, around the door, the fly. I didn't do the bottom because I didn't have it set up right. I had it in the garage just trying to get a little bit as I went, but it is what it is. Raindrops are getting bigger. That is what we want. And it stops. Gotta love Ohio. But I did look on radar and it's pretty gnarly coming towards us. So hopefully it's all coming up from Tennessee right now. It's like a big hurricane, just a big small cell just turning towards us. That's why I figured, hey, get this done, and if that waterproofing works, I'm going to use that on everything, especially on an old piece of crap tent like this. The waiting game continues. And I forgot to mention, as I wait for the rain to come in, I did find a place. It's called Shiny Woods, or Shiny Forest. They do have a backpacking trail and everything else. You can go out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go. I'm going to go and take my EDC bag. I don't know if I have this tent or not, but yeah, and I'm going to test myself that way. It's starting to rain a little bit heavier now. Good. I don't want a downpour, but I'm going to go and test that out and see how everything goes with that too. It's about a 2-hour drive from here, so it's roughly about the same amount of time to go out there it is to go out to my parents. I was freaking out a little bit ago. I was sitting there and from the water dripping down, I thought it was leaking. Really flipping out. I was like, oh no, I'm about to get wet. But nope, it's still holding it. I mean, it's not even a hard rain. I mean, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's just like a sprinkle. I need a downpour. But it's still holding up pretty good. We'll see. But yeah, Shawnee Forest, I'm going to go. I think Josh is actually going to come back with me on that one. I got a hold of him. He may probably be a couple weeks out before I do that one. But yeah, I'm trying to put out as much content as possible right now. Just like doing it. It's fun. And the rain stopped. But yeah, I want to put out as much content as possible. If there's anything that you guys would like to see or just want to know, hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Leave comments on here. I have no problem doing that. The homemade soap's going to have to wait a little bit. I don't have the stuff to do it yet, but I will do it. Somebody did say they wanted me to try to do that. But if there's anything else you guys can think of, I mean, it doesn't have to be, I mean, look what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to waterproof my tent and test it. Just little things like that. So, yeah, I'll bring it back when it starts pouring down, hopefully. So we finally started getting a steady rain in the tent. And by we, I mean we. You want to come out here and hang out with Daddy in the tent trying to test out the rain guard. It's doing a good job. See any leaks? No? So he's probably going to hang out with me the rest of the night in here. But hopefully we get that really bad storm coming in here soon. You're going to sit out here when a really bad storm comes in? Not scared, are you? Until it starts raining and storming and thundering and lightning.
I'm just in here for the powers don't come off by lightning.
What?
I'm just in here for the powers don't go like lightning. Like go off.
Oh, so the power don't go off? Gotta love them. But anyway, take a little break and I'll come back at you here shortly. Say bye.
Bye.
But I am going to probably take Kane fishing Tuesday if it's not raining. Just bought him a little fishing pole. To take him Tuesday. Hopefully I can get something on that retractable pole that I got, or telescopic pole that I got. That would be awesome. just to see how it feels. They get a couple snags with the other one. Pretty stout, but like I said, I want to put something on the other end fighting me. Whether it be a bass or a crappie, bluegill. I don't care what it is, as long as it bites and it pulls, I'm good with that. Hopefully you guys can hear this. So relaxing. But very, very surprised with the that spray. It did good. Did real good. All right, it is coming down now, and it's steady. Still no leaks in the corners at the bottom. It's one spot that I was afraid. Ah! Beard got the mic. That's one spot I was afraid it was going to leak real bad. It was down here at the bottom. And at these holes in the bottom of the tent. Still not doing bad though. Wonder how long I can make it in here without, before I get tired of it. Challenge accepted. Alright, welcome back guys. It is actually the morning. Oh. Next morning. And I'm just checking things out. And to be quite honest with you, this thing did amazing. That spray was awesome. Literally, I'm looking around trying to find leaks. I'm not finding any. So, I highly recommend that stuff, especially in an old tent like this with holes and everything all over it. I am probably going to go back and get the bottom and maybe hit the seams up one more time with that. But other than that, this thing did awesome. I did leave the Batman blanket in here just in case. I didn't make it very long. My phone was dying, so I had to go back inside. But yeah, it poured around 3 o'clock this morning. It woke me up. So I was laying in bed and I said, I'm glad that tent's going to be up still. And what's crazy is I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's pretty windy right now. But even with all that, wind and everything, highly surprised. So this might be the take along tent that I'm going to take with me from now on. Might very well be it. Yeah, there's no, I mean it's dry. It's definitely dry. The only one thing I don't like about this tent, I'm going to try to get it to where you can see it. That little flap right there that you see on the screen now, top center of the screen, it puddles. And every time you go to get in or out, it drips on your back. But I'm not complaining about it. This thing did amazing. It's probably going to sit out here until this rain's done because I'm not breaking it down while it's wet. I'll break it down, take it back in the garage, and do the bottom like I should have done before. But even with the bottom not being done, I'm so surprised that, and it's still raining. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear anything right now because guess what I forgot to do? Yeah, I left my mics out here turned on. So I need to go in there and charge these batteries for that, but it's still raining. So Sunday morning, I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff posted up. trying to think of something else to do today. Oh, I might take, because I got Kane a bunch of stuff, I might make a video going through his bag and show you guys what I got my son. I know there's a bunch of people asking about, you know, doing some stuff for kids and everything else, so I might do that. Just so you can see what I got for him. And you can't be afraid to get your kids these stuff. If you're afraid to do that, then yeah. Can't believe that. And remember last time I took this out to my parents, it rained like crazy, and I had leaks then. I had them in the corners. So that was a terrible night of sleep. But I wouldn't be afraid to take this thing back out there and do it again. No. And it's one coat application, so you only have to do it once. What I did was I did both sides of the fly. I only did the one side of the tent. I would like to do the seams. All the seams. That would be ideal. Man, it's starting to burn pretty good again. But that would be ideal. That's something that I think I might do. I might set this up in the garage and go over every bit of the seams that I have. Gotta love Ohio, especially in spring. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you checking the video out again. You like what you see, subscribe to it. You don't like what you see, send me a message, let me know what's wrong with it. Besides the quality of the pictures and the audio, I've already gone over why I do what I do with that. I like to keep it real-ish. 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 Man, maybe I shouldn't have came back out here yet. I don't know if you can hear that, but it is pouring again. Now I'm going to be stuck in a tent forever again. I'm very surprised though. Very happy. I'm going to be stuck out here for a while. But anyway, yeah guys, if you like it, subscribe, hit the thumbs up on this video, and just share it. That's all I ask of you. Just share it. But I will catch you on the next one. Maybe.